guys, big breaking news coming out. World War III fears as European nation reinstates conscription amid crisis warning. A country in Europe has reintroduced compulsory military service amid heightened tensions as Russia wages war in Ukraine. All right, so we're going to see what's going on here, guys. Before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also the description box. Thank you again for your support. Your support is what keeps us on air. So it says here, Croatia is reinstating mandatory military service amid escalating tensions across Europe. The nation's parliament approved the measure on Friday, October 24, as Russia's unlawful war against Ukraine continues and an expanding arms race plus military buildup throughout the Balkans accelerates. There you go. Croatia, they are basically getting those, again, the military draft stuff ready. And it's not only them, but I think Sweden and Finland also did the same thing too. So you have Europe is urging millions to stock up. Bunkers are being built. Lands are having their conscription, countries getting their conscription stuff ready. And it's just a matter of time when things start hitting the fan. Now, Donald canceled the meeting between him and Putin in Budapest, which is a bad sign. And, yeah, it's not looking good. Lawmakers greenlit the necessary legal modifications in a vote that recorded 84 in favor, 11 opposed, and 30 abstentions within the 151-seat parliament. Military service will span 2 months and deliver fundamental military instruction, as reported by Croatian public broadcaster HRT. So this is a preparation for war. Preparation for war. There is some people there seem like seniors, but again, that's WWE3. Everybody is gonna get involved. I mean, look at Venezuela. They got 70, 80 years old out there, and some of those equipments are bigger than them. So it says here, the choice represent a shift back to draft requirements, which were halted in 2008 when the nation transitioned to an all-volunteer framework. History repeats itself. The last time there was a world war, well, it was back in the 1940s. World War I was the early 1900s. At the same time, there was a Spanish flu going on. We are seeing all that. It's a repeat of history. The Spanish flu hit like in the year 1918, 1919. The C-19 hit in the late 2019, entering 2020. So we are seeing all this repeat of history. Gold is going up. There's a possibility we might see a crash soon. A repeat of the crash of 29. Now the question is, will America repeat as being the most powerful country in the world, the richest country in the world? Will America repeat that? Or will other country take the spotlight? China, Russia, who knows? Croatia Defense Ministry stated that the objective is to educate young citizens in essential abilities and understanding required during crisis situation so they can support national defense. Officials will begin summoning draftees born in 2007 for medical examination before the year's end. 2007. So 18 years old. That's it. That's the age. HRT indicated that draftees will earn wages and those with moral objections will be permitted to select civilian service. As an alternative, Croatia has been strengthening its military forces during a period when numerous European nations worried that they might encounter an assault from Russia. In July, the country celebrated a significant victory from the 1991-1995 war with a large military parade. I'm gonna have to read this part. There's so many advertisements here. So this war followed the independence of the former Yugoslavia, and since the 1990s, relations between Croatia and Serbia, its wartime enemy, have remained strained. Across Europe, discussions about mandatory military service have been intensifying. There you go. So it's not only Croatia, but also multiple countries out there in Europe has been, getting this mandatory military stuff ready. And I do believe eventually one day we're going to get that here in the US. Countries are considering whether conscription could enhance national security. Lithuania partially reinstated it in 2015, followed by Sweden in 2017 and France in 2019. In April, Belgium Defense Minister Theo expressed his desire to increase his country reservists to 20,000. According to Euronews, the German Gov approved legislations in August that propose promoting voluntary recruitment. In the UK, there is no conscription or requirement for military service. All right, give me a second here. I want to show you a map really quick here. And I've seen videos of this country, and it's beautiful. So give me a second here. Let me just zoom it out really quick. So they way out there. Way out there. I mean, again, the Russian nukes, I mean, they could reach all the way. Give me a second here. So yeah, so they way out there. Not too far from Romania, Austria, and Italy. But again, you have multiple countries out there. They're getting ready. They're getting their draft ready, conscription. They're getting all that ready. Bunkers, emergency kits. Again, this region, all this region here. Give me a second. Let me just zoom it in. Nope, that's way too close. All right. All that territory is getting ready, except for like Spain and Portugal and all that. But France and you got all those countries, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland. Again, all those countries, Germany, Denmark, they're really sounding the alarm. All right, give me 1 second here, guys. I'm gonna go back on X to see if there's any updates here. Check out the videos I posted today. The links will be in the comments box. Guys, I'm seeing this person. He's constantly posting Nicholas being a hero, or Nicholas is fighting for your freedom. This person here, again, Jackson, dude, I don't know what in the world are you talking about, but I've been to South America. And there's a possibility you haven't been to South America, because you would not be writing that this man is a hero. You would not be saying that. All right, this man is responsible for locking up certain people. All right, and again, there's a reason why there's a massive exodus going on in his country. Unbelievable for people to call him a hero. I mean, you guys never flew to South America. I've been to South America dozens of times, and trust me, that man is not no hero. Unbelievable. Talk about antichrist spirits deceiving systems. Man, it's like saying that the guy with the mustache in 1940 something, he's a hero. He's fighting for your freedom. Unbelievable. You got some people out there that just, I just feel like this is when that verse kicks in. God is giving up people to reprobate mind. Again, they don't know the truth. They don't see the truth. Um, all right, so I'm not seeing anything else here, guys, when it comes to one of NATO members. But again, that's their preparation when it comes to preparing war against Russia. Give me a second here. Give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah, we do have some update here. I'm sorry. Getting them ready. Alright, so they're bringing back the mandatory military service, but with a paycheck, starting in 2026. Okay? Starting in 2026, Croatian youth are getting 2 months of boot camp. I don't know how much is that in US currency. A month and a crash course in drones, rifles, and first aid. All right, here we go. The goal? Train 4,000 recruits a year to prep for global threats and natural disasters, and maybe send a subtle memo to Moscow. Women aren't required to join, but can volunteer. Objectors? You get silver service instead, just longer. Skip the draft without a good excuse? That cost you, again, a lot of money. Yes, they're serious. Here's the thing, guys. I'm a type of person, again, I'm biblical. I'm more towards like scriptures. You know, again, King James Version. I believe women should not be part when it comes to the battles. All right. If King David was here, he'd be very upset. So King David would be like, stay home. Stay home. Stay home. Husbands, let's go. Let's go. All of you, let's go. King David, he had mighty warriors. If you read 1 Samuel, like the last the last page of 1 Samuel, it mentions all the warriors that he took with him to battle against the enemy and take down Goliath's brothers. And very powerful soldiers. Now, again, in those time, it was men. All right, so back then there were, King David was the king of Holy Land, but he was also general of the military, and he used to go battle and stuff. I mean, he used to take down enemies. But when it comes to women being part of the biblical war, but we live in this time that they are entitled to join. But I believe no. Again, God gave instruction. Us men, we are the ones that work, and we are the ones that's supposed to make sure that everything is taken, food on the table and stuff like that. But again, I lean more towards scriptures. Again, the best laws our Father has ever given us is all written in scriptures. And the only way to salvation is accepting Jesus Christ. He is the way, the truth, and the life. All the basic instructions in scriptures, if you follow that, you guaranteed to have peace in life. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Till next time later. Peace.